It's to me, it was just, she came up a lot in a few different stories. And I thought that is actually kind of an interesting take from somebody who maybe saw a different side of him from time to time. So if you, I just posted it.
One
right
of the
now.
things anybody with anxiety or any kind of mental health struggle, whatever it might be, one of the things that they're often recommended is yoga or meditation or ways to pull yourself out of that spin. And so I can see why yoga was a smart or worth a try.
Yeah.
In that if he starts to, get that hyperactivity thing that becomes a scene, which it sounds like he was making often, I'm sure the hope was that he can use these tools to calm himself down.
Right.
I'm really glad you shared that because I think it puts it in perspective of that this guy was sick.
His whole life,
yeah.
too. I mean, he must have been a little boy.
Yeah.
If he's 32 now, I guess he was born like in 93.
Yeah.
Like, that's just...
In your brain, I was undiagnosed with ADHD and bipolar and treated myself with drugs and alcohol. And you do get in states, when you're doing drugs for a long time, you are not thinking... I mean, I'm not saying you get murderous by any means, but... it sounds like he's like in that state a lot.
Right.
So,
you already have a different way of thinking.
Mind.
And maybe you feel like maybe this is doing you good. And in the end, it isn't. And it's, I actually feel so bad. This whole story is just, I mean, obviously it's awful and tragic and horrific. And the kid murdered his parents. But I feel like it's like one of those tragedies that just took so long to play out. Like, we're just hearing about this. I didn't even know that they had kids or that he was married. And it's just this awful thing where this kid struggled his whole life and it ended so incredibly bad. And he threw away his life. That's it. Like, he double murdered his parents. He's obviously going away. I mean, I would think, right? He's gone. That's it. He's in jail now the rest of his life. Yeah. And I feel like it's a tragedy on so many levels.
And he's on suicide watch, evidently. So
I heard that the first night probably, anyway. But yeah, it's just
because he's going to sober up in jail, and it's all going to
not be able to believe
what he did.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of isolation and a lot of things that happen to people who are self-medicating that you can. If they say these things out loud in a room, everyone goes, "Are you nuts? How does that make any kind of sense to you?"
Right.
And they need to hear that too, because they need to see a room full of people go, "What?
No, you're out of your mind.
What? Mm-hmm. No." So I don't know what this guy's deal was leading into this, but it sounds like based on what you reported the first break this morning, which was they were all at a party at Conan's house
the day before. And there was a huge row there. Like he and his dad were going at it. And then Rob Reiner and Michelle left. I don't know if this kid, it was a very formal party too. And he showed up wearing, like a sweatsuit or at least a hoodie. And so I don't know if he also departed at that time or he just went there to confront his dad. I mean, this kid is just massively troubled.
I'm also going to bet that a lot of people put up with Nick and some of the disturbances he made because they love Rob.
Right.
So there's probably plenty of places that Nick walked into without getting dressed up or without an invite. Right. And they went, "Oh, there's Rob's kid. Okay, let's hope that this goes all right."
It's just
allowing something that in any other case they'd go,
get that
guy's not
here.
Invited here. Right. Get that guy out of here. But he's on, Rob's.
Right. But how incredibly I don't know. There's nothing really good that is going to come out of any of this.
Well, I will say it's been whenever somebody so accomplished passes away, the internet shares so many video clips and you are reminded by all the greatness they did. Like, I rewatched Stand By Me last night. Oh. Susan had never seen it.
Oh.
It's such a beautiful movie.
It is so good.
I saw a clip this morning. It was this morning, actually, of Rob Reiner talking about The Princess Bride, which is many people's favorite movie. I don't.
My son loves that movie.
I don't know that I've even watched it.
It's insane.
What?
And I don't know that I've seen Stand By Me either.
You know what? Your daughters would love. It's
Princess Bride is
so funny. It's just this weird. It's a weird movie. Fantastic, inconceivable.
He's talking about that movie, and he's talking about this shot, and it shows the heroine. I don't know. He says
Robin Wright.
Penn.
Wright. He says, this is Robin on the horseback riding on and it's a long shot. And she comes down this path, and then she turns left and crosses the screen, and he goes, I hate this shot. This shot ruined this movie for me.
Oh.
He says, you can see the sunlight in the background, which removes it from, it takes you out of the moment and makes it seem like real life.
Because there's a sun flare that hits the camera, so it makes you realize you're watching a
And
movie.
He was like, it's the thing that got by. Like, I just can't stand it. And I was listening to it going, it's not something most moviegoers would pick up on.
By the way, it's beautiful.
Oh, did you see this video as well?
I did.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I thought, now there's someone whose art means a lot to them. That he's...
meticulous.
Yeah, very meticulous about every single thing. And there are musicians and others that through the years that you hear Prince was famously like, it has to be perfect.
Interesting that he's like, that looked too real. That, it didn't.
It took people out of the film because of that sun, whatever she called it. Sunspot?
Flare.
Yeah. Is it just like the circles of light as
it's brief.
On the
it's
lens?
Barely there, but when he points it out, you go, oh, yeah. And it bothered him, clearly.
So stuff like that's been really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, it's just, I think about how troubled this kid's life was and how no one can see the future. Certainly no one expected this. It wasn't like they were, he wasn't locked up somewhere. They did their best with him.
Yes.
And it's just such a tragedy. The Billy Crystal thing, I've already sort of talked about this a little bit, but they were very close and apparently lived nearby because the daughter, she called the police, and then the first person she called was Billy Crystal, and he and his wife came out there. He and his wife Janice actually saw the slain bodies. They went into the house, so they were there before the police even got there. They arrived in the scene really quickly after Romy called them. I'm sure she must have been out of her mind and called for help. But we had heard that Billy and Larry David were coming out of the house, but apparently they were there at different times. And I don't know that Larry David also stumbled it. I would have been pretty horrified if I'd stumbled onto that
These people are big stars to us, so their names mean something, but they may very well just be close family friends that she's leaning on in a time of absolute grief.
I'm sure that's absolutely what it is. All right, moving on. I'm going to squeeze a couple other things in here. Amy Schumer and her husband are getting a divorce. Her plan for now is to continue to live with him. And that's because her husband, Chris Fisher, and they have a kid together. She wants him to be super involved in the day-to-day care of their young son. She also is talking about, I'm going to tour, and I want him to either bring the kid. I want him to come on tour with me and bring the kid with me, or be the primary. We don't want to live separately, and we don't necessarily right now want to share custody. She says that she wants them to co-parent full-time together. And so he'll see the son almost as much as he does now, if not more. They're still largely under the same roof for the kid's sake. They had been living in Brooklyn Heights in a townhouse that she bought, but she sold it last week for $11 million, which is almost $1.5 million below the price she paid for it in 2002.
Oh.
I mean, she still got $11 million for it, but
yeah, but you lost money.
Apparently,
that's not supposed to happen.
This house, which was in the movie Moonstruck, which is that Nick Cage and Cher?
It is.
Apparently, it's that house.
Oh,
somewhere in Brooklyn Heights.
I saw a picture. It's very cute. It's a corner unit. It's really nice.
It's only 2-story, with all the other ones are like 3-story.
I read something that, do you have this, that one of the reasons for the divorce, and I don't know this, I just saw some stuff, was that her career was like this.
Mm-hmm.
She got together with this guy. They had a baby. She's been out of work and struggling with her health now for a while and
She
finds
has had some
herself
health
going,
problems.
I want my career back. I was like on the rise, and it's all gone downhill since I started this relationship and having a kid.
Well, having a kid will put a damper on your traveling ability. There's no question there.
On many things.
Right. And I mean, I love Amy Schumer. I think she's wildly talented. Like, she's one of the funniest things I ever saw her do was on like The Bachelor and Bachelorette. She would go on those shows and sit with the bachelorettes or help she was just so off the cuff funny. Like, they clearly had these big interactions where like Amy Schumer is going to come in there and give these people advice on their love lives or whatever, but she was just hysterical.
That was funny. I think everyone had to come up with a couple minutes of stand up, and she was like their coach on a group
that
date.
sounds familiar. And then Kimmel goes on there a lot too. He would always do stuff with it was like the baby bachelor and the baby bachelorette. He would like do this fake show that and it was like babies, like toddlers. And they'd be picking in real toddlers, so they'd be picking each other, and it was.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's an ABC show. But he would go on there, and I want to say there was a thing where it's the Bachelor and one of the Bachelorettes. They're on a date, and they're in a hot tub, and then they pan out a little bit, and there's Jimmy Kimmel in the hot tub with them.
Oh, fun!
Just like giving them advice on stuff.
Is he on ABC?
He is.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of crossover.
And
Amy Schumer was like the female comedian for a long time.
Yes, and she's so. I just love her.
She had
she's
movie.
great.
I think the article said was she had movie parts rolling in, and now they've dried up, and so she's got to
Right.
go back out there and sort of
Rebuild.
it.
Yep.
Right. She also did a couple seasons of a show called Life and Beth.
That's right.
And Michael Cena's in that too. I watched the first season and I never went back for season 2, but I don't think they're doing any more of it. But she was good in that too. Just quickly, White Lotus season 4. We had found out that they're going to shoot in France. We don't know what the hotel is, but I have the first confirmed casting, Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh, I love her.
I know. So I'm excited. She's the first guest to check in. I don't know anything about the plot or any of that. But what's interesting is every time I think about the White Lotus, the guy who writes it, whose name I don't see in the story, he was on Survivor.
Mike White.
Mike White. That's it. And he was he was a Hollywood writer, right? Even at the time, he was saying, I'm a writer in Hollywood or whatever. And
He wasn't this big though.
Oh no. This has been like the White Lotus is huge, and he is the guy behind it. So I always think, oh, that's so fun. He was a fan of Survivor and went on there.
Didn't you tell us that he's going to be on the season 50?
I think I did read that.
You did tell us
Yeah.
that.
We should get an updated list. I wonder if they've got people, because Jeff was saying we haven't totally booked all the slots for season 50 yet, as they were.
Well,
I guess this was
gotta
back when they
keep
were
the people,
shooting.
thirsty.
Right.
Well, I bet that they bring back Jake, who got bit by the snake and had to go home.
I was thinking that. I felt bad for him.
I bet that he comes back for 50.
He would be a good addition because he's, he was a big dude. He actually reminded me of like if Maddie was like a foot taller and on roids. Like he was the Maddie.
He seemed like he was going to be a fun player too. He kept stealing people's shoes and hiding them.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wanted to see where that was going to go.
And then one nip from a snake, a venomless nip. And he was like, I'm going home to my wife.
It's where it was supposed to be. He was supposed to be at the birth of his child. And now
All right.
hopefully he'll get to come back.
That would be good. So the finale's tomorrow night. So maybe we'll try and talk about it on Friday. All right, Ben, what do you got?
The explosion of vibe dating and more after these.
I'm just going to keep on dancing and watching movies with Bob's Movie Club. It's Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Coming up at 9:05, your chance to win Alice's ultimate stocking stuffer. A pair of tickets for all of the following shows in 2026. Ed Sheeran, Olivia Dean, Ariana Grande, Louis Capaldi, and 2 San Francisco Symphony shows, Pirates of the Caribbean and The Lord of the Rings.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Yeah, you can lose weight during the holidays with Jumpstart MD. Start for just $25 when you mention radio. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. It is right around the corner.
It's all happening. It's the holiday season.
Yep. Cloudy today, mid-60s is your high. There's rain coming. Unfortunately, they're calling this one, the next string of storms are being called the Pineapple Express, which are on the warmer side.
So what? I changed the name.
It's trouble for snow.
I'm warm and fuzzy. Pineapple Express. Deal with it.
Do we call you
Just call me Piney.
Piney?
Piney.
Okay.
Just call me P.E.
Piney.
I'm here. I'm coming back. But I'm in a better mood. You're just not going to like it because I'm all rainy and stuff.
And
Well-
warm.
And warm. I'm too warm.
Love it.
So hot.
Smoking.
So it's a sexy atmospheric river.
Yeah. I'm in a bikini.
I love the music.
I've got my coconut bra on and a grass skirt. Waving gently in the warm breeze that I'm bringing with me. Pineapple Express for sure.
Piney, everyone.
Thanks. Glad to be here. See you soon.
Tomorrow, I understand.
Maybe, if I feel like it.
Okay.
Don't push me.
There's a chance for rain starting tomorrow, everyone. So maybe we'll check in with Piney again tomorrow morning.
If you're lucky, if I feel like it.
Okay. Vibe dating immediately made me think of Bob. While
Oh, yeah, I know.
vibe is not a
Vibe
new
is
word
her.
by any stretch, Bob saying it's a vibe
Yeah.
is certainly rings in my head like, oh, that's so vibe dating is your first story this morning.
Okay.
And it's exploding
Oh.
as young singles are ditching the rules and looking for chemistry. Now, one of the things that I've heard a lot. I talk to people about this stuff, the dating apps, dating in general in the modern age, and it sounds to me like people are pretty fed up. Like they don't
You
feel
never hear people like, oh, yeah, the dating app's so fun. It's great. I love it.
they don't feel valued or well treated because the person who hears one word or sentence that they're not interested in or didn't enjoy or maybe even bye.
Yep.
Goodbye. Well, that sounded a
Not
little
wasting-
salty.
Not wasting
I'm
any
outta
more
here.
time on
You're not
you.
texting me enough.
Where's my check-in?
One of the things that they're talking about here is dating has become, unfortunately, this interview process.
Yes.
And so even maybe on a first date, you might find yourself running through your credentials and asking about theirs.
Yep.
And that's not fun,
No.
especially if you've done that multiple times in a month, where you might just find yourself going, I don't want to.
I'm not here on an audition. Let's just have dinner and chat about anything else.
Well, unfortunately, that's not the way that it's been going. And now people are starting to realize like this, putting everything into a first date to decide this person isn't it for you is not the best way to find someone to hang with. And good old-fashioned chemistry is at least the best place to get started. And we've talked about this on The Secret Show and many other podcasts or shows we've done where we're giving bad advice. Go have some fun first before you find out. And I get
Right.
it. Some people are like, well, what if I like him, but then he's got this thing I can't live with? Well,
Peel back
then you
one
had
layer at a
one night
time.
of fun. instead of one night of interview, because we've all had job interviews. They're not the most fun thing in the world.
No.
Where you are singing your own praises and trying to get them to.
And be perky and just I'm a people pleaser.
You have a problem and I'm the solution. It's not fun. It is not fun. What's fun is going out and running around the city and being crazy kids and enjoying yourselves and being spontaneous and not going through an interview process.
I was thinking, as you were talking about this, it was a while ago, but it was like a video that went viral. This girl gets asked out on a date on one of the apps, and the guy's like, "Meet me at Target."
Oh yeah,
and they went in and shopped at Target, and then they walked through the store and looked at things and chatted, and everything flowed. And I don't know if they're still together. I mean, probably not. But I thought that's a better date than sitting down for coffee and grilling the other person and being grilled in return. Like that, you're out, you're in the world. You see someone's reaction to something. You get a sense of their sense of humor and their vibe.
Young people have grown tired of dating checklists, vibe dating, a trend that's reportedly gaining traction with Gen Z and likely all age groups, because this really is the way. It's focusing on finding someone who sparks an instant connection. It's a feeling. It's an energy. When you have that, you know it.
Yep.
And it's awesome.
But in an interview situation, you might not even notice that you have it.
Right.
Because you're busy killing the vibe, man.
How do I get rid of you? How do I not have to stay with you the rest of my life? Well, why bother dating?
Because I'm just eliminating everybody, one person at a time.
Relationship expert is saying it's about a feeling. Throwing away the traditional list and just going with it and seeing if you click and how you feel in the moment. The shift suggests that daters are craving something more instinctive and authentic in a culture that is increasingly dominated by technology and AI, and again with the now.
Yeah. I wonder how that girl, was her name Lisa? She took out billboards and she...
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how she did.
I never followed up on that. But
maybe she
made,
quietly rode off on a white horse with her knight in shining armor.
Felt way more like what we're getting rid of with vibe dating, which is here she is trying to find that person.
Right.
And that's a job interview scenario, which isn't the most fun possible way.
You know, I'm not on the dating apps, but don't you already have to have things in common to even match? Like, do they ask you?
They'll match you with anything you have in common. So I went to graduate school. So here's somebody. They went to graduate school too. Or it
isn't like
I'm a Christian.
My
here's
religion,
another person. Well, they do, but it's not like a whole bunch of those things.
Okay,
like
you don't have to match on 10 points.
No, okay. And I think they start to figure out your type, because I've noticed that like I'd get more of like the type of person I'm looking to date.
What type of person is that?
I think it's just pretty, smart, funny. The word funny needs to be somewhere in there as well. And but finding something to do and getting that lined up, that's just exhausting. Right. I'm in the middle of that right now with somebody, and I'm don't know what to plan. Speaking of Lisa, as of December 2025, that's the Billboard girl. She is in the process of dating candidates who applied through her website.
Oh,
okay. So she's got a long list of people she's got to work her way through.
Because I thought she said what she was after. She wants a partner. She wants kids. She wants all these things. And I mean, I guess everybody can't afford a billboard.
No.
But good for her. Lisa, you're local. Please let us know. 800-400-3697.
Keep us up.
Or badadvice973 at gmail.com. People are using that already just to reach out to me.
I sent something in to her once and got no response.
Oh.
About like, hey, if you ever want to come on the show. And
I see.
Nothing.
Did you tell her you were also single? And
I'm not. She's not my. No.
She's not your type.
Not at all.
I thought she was adorable.
The whole putting yourself on a billboard thing, that's definitely not my vibe.
It's
It's not my vibe. I'm not vibing with that. I just go on the radio.
Classic Maddie. Oh my
there's a 50%
anyway,
chance.
Vibe dating is what I really am for this. While I do understand you're meeting often on Facebook or dating apps or whatever, that spark is, to me, what makes you want to see that person again. That's the thing, that spark, that wink, that look, that like, and you know it when you have it.
Yes.
You can be at a party and be on the other side of the room. And that look where you connect eyes and you're, I gotta go. I gotta go hang over there. I want to be with that person.
Yeah. You know, you and I spent a morning together when you came to Philly for the interview thing, and we were doing the show, and it was whatever it was, but it wasn't until you and I left and I was taking you around Philly and we were going, like, we just fell in so easy. Like it just.
I didn't do a test show with
clicked.
you guys.
No, not really.
No, it was you and me cruising town. That's what we did. Anyway, I hope that is the trend going forward because I hate the idea of eliminating people because they're not, checking all of the boxes.
But you can see why somebody who goes on enough of those dates is like, I can't take another. That they would start to eliminate people. They would start to look for them because there's always something that's going to eliminate. So you know what I mean? Like I can see why people fall into that where they're just like, I've been on 50 million of these. Let me just run through these things that are going to bum me out.
Well, going unmentioned so far is it's expensive too.
Mm.
Like you can't, how many dates can you do a month where you don't like
Spend
each other?
$30+ just for a coffee.
Well, and I didn't do coffee. I would take someone out to eat.
Mm.
Like, let's go see what's up.
Right.
There's $100 and something by the time you're done. And
Oh my God, easily.
so that's, you want that to.
You want it to pan out.
It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it that night, but you'd like to think that you two have some hope.
Right. I just spent all this money on you. Goodbye forever.
In a new poll. Oh, geez. Look at how did we spend
time?
In a new poll, men over the age of 65 were the most likely to admit that they're really hard to shop for.
Men over 60?
Over 65.
Okay.
So boomers. And I can see that that's an absolute. Their shoe size hasn't changed in 45 years, if not longer.
Yeah, it's tough. I really feel like a good gift is hard to buy for almost everybody, but I like to give food to people who are old.
Well, and that's people of a certain age have most of the things
All
that
the
they
stuff,
want.
right. They
So
don't want more junk.
It is one of those food probably works
Yeah.
or an experience probably works.
Yeah. My dad likes little gadgets and puzzles, and so sometimes I'll send him that stuff, but a lot of times I'm just like, here's something delicious. Enjoy.
I think that I can be difficult to shop for as well.
Oh, no.
And-
You were easy this year.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know that Christina will tell you, oh, God, giant pain in the ass.
Mm.
But that's, I'll return it. I'll do the legwork, but I'm not wearing that. So, and I realize you might be looking at me going, but you'll wear that? Yeah.
I know. I just got you a hoodie. It's perfect for you. I know you'll wear it.
Let's see here. How easy or difficult do you think it is for other people to pick out gifts for you, Sarah?
I think there are certain things. You can buy me a bowl. I'm down.
Because you have a bowl collection,
I do.
everyone.
And I'm not like, if I don't love the bowl, I'll just be like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I'll donate it. Or I'll fill it with something else and give it to somebody. But I think that when you are a crafter, then it makes it pretty easy. Like you could give me a new crochet hook and a ball of yarn, and I'd be like, oh my God, that's great. I'll totally use that. But don't buy me clothes.
Why not?
Well, actually, you can buy me clothes. You know what I like.
Okay.
I've gotten several jackets from you over the years.
And by the way,
And I like T-shirts.
I guess this is as good a spot as any to. So are we doing a Christmas exchange here on the
I
show?
have gifts for all three of you.
I have gifts for all three
You
of
do
you.
not have to get
And
me
they're
anything.
they're just little things, but Vinny's I've been like wanting to buy all year. Like I knew exactly. There was just one thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay. Well, I know
when there were 12 people on the show, like the Secret Santa worked. But this
No,
year,
I'm happy to get
throughout
you
the
guys
year,
gifts.
I've had one of them has dust. I was wrapping it yesterday. It has dust on it. I was like, oh boy, that's really been sitting at my house for a long time.
I didn't know because we've always changed
I know.
what our
There is no
routine
there's
is.
no requirement.
But I want to,
You know what? Bring us those cookies you were talking about.
I want to do that.
You ate them, didn't you?
Well, I
course
ate
he
them because
did.
she told me to.
You deserve them.
We don't want 3-day-old cookies. Bring us the cookies. That'll be enough.
I gave 2 of them to Christina, and she goes, I don't want to like those. And then she had them and was
Of course.
like, ah.
Sugar.
Give it to me.
It's everybody's problem. 800-400-3697 is our phone number. It's also our text number, and Maddie's here to read some of those to you.
Danielle Reyes, our
Oh,
friend
hey.
Danielle, she texted me.
Big brother.
Two people from 49 Survivor will be on 50. She's thinking it's going to be Rod and Sage. That's her.
Who's Rod?
I don't know.
Is Rod the guy who got kicked off early?
Might be.
I swear his name was Jake.
I thought so too.
I don't know.
Rod.
Rod.
I like it.
I don't remember a Rod.
Let's see here. WTF. I thought Maddie wasn't dating anymore. When is he asking me out? Roxy and Danville. Roxy, hit my Instagram.
Wait a minute. You just said something and we didn't even seize it. So you've got someone you want to date and you're having trouble picking out what to do?
We're doing something Saturday and I don't know what to do. Because we want to do something, just go do something. Like
Right.
not just go to dinner or something. So I'm thinking maybe go hang out and
Find a
like,
Christmas
downtown
market.
somewhere and yeah, Christmas market, do something like that, and then have some lunch or dinner.
Is it Christmas market-y over? I know at Union Square they had the ice skating rink, but what about the? It looks like there's tents and stuff going up there too. Are they doing like a Christmas fair?
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there we go.
'Cause those are fun
There's
to
an
wander
idea.
through.
Someone I know recently suggested, as the missus and I were talking to them, they said, oh, you know what is really cool? Take the train down to Santa Barbara. And I was like cringing the whole time. Like I like trains and I like the missus and I like going places, but I was like, oh, what are you doing? Now that's going to happen.
So you guys are doing that.
We're
huh?
going to have to do it. Yeah.
All right.
But there's a suggestion for you as well. I don't know if you want to take the train to Santa Barbara.
No, I think that's a
It's more of a
that's more of a
one-day
second,
date,
third
that's
date
right.
thing.
Might be.
I think in Golden Gate Park they have a bunch of lights up that you can walk through.
We're
There you
doing
go.
that.
Cute and romantic.
We're doing that a couple days before Christmas. You do need to get tickets for that though. There's all these times to do. It's called like Lightscape in Golden Gate Park, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff's booked up on Saturday. I looked at some
Yeah,
stuff,
we
and
go
I'm
to
like,
the
'cause people
lights
are
in
going out.
Los Gatos. And it's the Vasona lights. They're Christmas lights. It's
Yeah.
a nice show. You drive through it. It's fun.
Oh,
Cool.
650 was struggling to think of a Christmas gift for my mom, and then Sarah reminded me about bowls. Picking up a handmade ramen bowl now. That makes sense.
Noodle.
Natalie from San Jose.
Maddie, are you a hand holder?
Yes.
So when you and this young lady that you're going to take on a date coming up this Saturday, is there a point where you'll reach out to grab her hand to see how she responds, or do you think that's not a first date move?
make sure your hand is warm and dry.
It depends on, you get a vibe. It's just like that first kiss. Like you just kind of know you're going to kiss somebody. You kind of know, okay, this is, the hands
So you're going to feel it out,
Feel
and
it
you'll
out.
know if you should reach over and grab
Right.
her hand.
Right.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Okay. I'll try.
Oh, well, I mean,
we want a
you
full
know.
breakdown. You don't have to say any names, but we want a full breakdown on Monday. Oh, we're not going to be here on Monday. Never mind. We'll
Yeah.
see you next year.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you
Can
guys will
you-
forget about it by then, which would be
No,
great.
we won't. We won't. Can you just do a full breakdown, like a video vlog online, like on your Instagram? Can you do a vlog?
You
Yeah,
know what we could
that'd be
do?
great.
We could do a 4-way FaceTime and we could screen record it with him telling us.
Perfect.
No, we
That's
don't-
great.
we don't
Oh my
need to
God,
do that.
Perfect. All right, coming
Sounds
up.
like work.
We've got Alice's ultimate stocking stuffer right after these. Dun, 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 dun. Alice, 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Have you heard about Alice's ultimate stocking stuffer?
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, I wasn't actually talking to you.
Oh.
I figured that you'd heard of it.
No, I have not. Tell me all about it.
Well, it is an incredible prize pack of multiple tickets to multiple shows.
You have said enough.
All right, I'm done. What's coming up? Here's how it works. We're going to give you code words at 9:05, 12:05, and 5:05. You take those to radioalice.com and you'll be entered to win tickets to a bunch of different shows. This hour's code word is love, L-O-V-E, love. If you enter love at radioalice.com, you could win tickets to all of these shows in 2026. Ed Sheeran, Olivia Dean, Ariana Grande, Louis Capaldi, and the San Francisco Symphony's Pirates of the Caribbean and The Lord of the Rings. Take the word love and keep listening for more chances to win. Mason has you at 12:05. It's Jane at 5:05. This hour's code word is love, courtesy of Messina Touring Group, Golden Voice, Live Nation, Another Planet, and the San Francisco Symphony. Remember you were going to tell me something?
Oh, yeah. A little bird told me that the party that Rob Reiner and his wife and his son were at, Conan O'Brien's holiday party, or I don't know if it's Christmas or Hanukkah,
Right.
whatever it is, it's star-studded and huge and yearly.
Does he do it? So we're not talking about a house party then. We're talking about this is at some place. Maybe it is at his house. I'm sure he's got a big old house.
He's probably got a pretty huge spread and probably a big yard. So I don't know.
Probably this was witnessed by a lot of big Hollywood A-listers.
It's a regular event, a yearly event. He always does it. It's absolutely A-list superstars. And so this is the party that kid showed up to in a hoodie making a scene.
Yeah, a huge scene. It was a 20-minute screaming match is what people are saying. Which feels like, Rob, grab your kid and have that fight outside.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't. With all the history they have,
maybe they're both just going off at all times.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I know families often have these kinds of problems, and they're never convenient.
No. Nope.
Oh, 1 a.m. Perfect.
Let's fight. I'm going to go, other than that, I'm going to go Rob Reiner free on this break. We have been talking about it all morning, and it really is that sort of and there are a lot of terrible stories that happened over the weekend, and that one in the celebrity world, I've definitely been inundated. So here's just a couple little quick notes. Mariah Carey. She's the focus of two of these. First off, she's opening the Winter Olympics.
Okay.
Queen of Christmas has become queen.
They're
of the
in Italy
winter.
this year?
I believe they
Where are they?
open. In Italy. Milan.
I haven't seen anything about the Winter Olympics yet.
It is funny because I thought the same thing when I saw this story. I was like, are those this year?
When do they start?
February?
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe they're waiting till after the holidays to start with the...
I guess, here and there I've seen little stories about, I think Snoop Dogg is going to be involved in this one as well. He was so great 2 years ago in the Summer Olympics, or a year and a half ago. But she is going to, it looks like she's performing at the Winter Olympics opening ceremony in February. She made the announcement yesterday on Instagram.
Mariah Carey.
She said, see you in Milan. She's saying save the date. And this, when I think about the Summer Games from 2024, Gaga, Celine Dion, what's the name of that band that was performing all over the side of that castle?
Gojira.
Yeah. Like some of the music things are
the opening ceremony was amazing, and Gojira's part in that was you've never seen anything like it.
And as they are sort of rocking out on the side of this old ancient building, there are boats going by with people doing opera on it. I mean, it
was a mashup of opera and heavy metal in a way that we've never seen, and it was super cool.
Yeah.
I
think France knocked it out of the park in the Summer Olympics. So these are, let's see, Cortina, Italy, 2026. And so those are big shoes to fill and it's winter, so it'll be maybe a little more difficult. I don't know what they've got planned, but the pageantry, that the level that Paris brought it up to, I think is going to, and there's always, pomp and circumstances. There's always these big parades and all of this, but the way that they set it through Paris on the Seine, all the different, there was the music stuff. There were all the different countries that each had their own bars. Like, that was pretty amazing. So we'll see what they come up with.
I don't know, Gojira is French, so it made sense that they played there. I don't know who Italian artists.
You'd think that they'll be featured, right? They featured a bunch of Italian artists, French artists in the Paris one, but there were people from all over the world. Like, it was definitely, that's the Olympics, so it's multinational. So it'll be interesting to see who gets recruited for this. But Mariah Carey's in. She is doing something for the opening ceremonies.
Okay.
February 6th is the opening ceremony, although sometimes the events start before that even. And I think especially with Winter Olympics, it will depend on conditions. And then through February 22nd is when the Olympic Winter Games come up. And I love when the Olympics are going on. It's always fun to see all the medal counts.
I'm a fan. I love snowboarding. I love skiing. I'm not really an ice skating guy. That can tend to get less exciting than I'm.
I love the ice skating.
I know a lot of people do, but you're right.
Vinny always said
of people love
the way to make figure skating interesting is to also loose a lion onto the
something to
onto the
mix
ice.
it up, or ice up the walls of that thing so they can take that skating vertical. Give me something different than the triple Lutz. I know it's the hardest move in the world, and only one guy or girl can pull it. Give us something different to look at, though. Some jumps. A lion.
They choreograph. They wear beautiful costumes. It's wonderful.
The music is amazing.
You really love it?
I do like it. I like figure skating. I like to zone out on curling. Really like to zone out on curling.
I'm not hating on curling.
Really?
I like the speed skating. I like the downhill. I like the ski jump. I like the Winter Olympics a lot.
Me too.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff with the Winter Olympics. Mariah, by the way, another just quick Mariah note. All I Want for Christmas Is You just broke the record for non-sequential weeks at number 1. 20 weeks now.
Okay.
So congratulations to her. I think that, I want to say it's Old Town Road, the version with Billy Ray Cyrus. That held the record at 19, and that was, I don't know, 2017 or 18, and that must have broken some other record. But now Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
The coverage is so complete at these things that you might actually find yourself sitting down to watch a guy with a rifle slung over his shoulder in skin-tight clothes doing, what is that? It's like
the biathlon.
Cross-country skiing and shooting.
Yes.
And yet,
shooting and skiing.
You sit down and go, all right, I'll check this out.
Why not?
Who's going for America? Go Jeff Smith.
Some dude from West Virginia, usually.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, always with rifle stuff. Yeah, we win the
rifles and skiing
national championship for rifle every year at WVU. I was on a rifle team when I was a kid. Like, it's a real big thing.
You ever do that skeet shooting thing?
Oh yeah, I shoot skeet.
And you're any good at it? That looks so impossible to me.
No, you just once you get you start to. It's like anything. When you start to get a rhythm and know where to shoot, it's not easy, but it gets easier. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like
we had a range at our house. Like, we shot skeet at our house.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Lay pigeons. Shoot them up. Loose. I just found this funny, and it's been sitting in my pile for a while, but I wanted to do it because, you hear about these people selling their whole catalog or part of their catalog for the cash. And people make tons of money off of this. I want to say Bieber sold his catalog. And a lot of older bands have sold off the rights to certain songs. So it's Slipknot is now joining this party. Did you already see this story?
I did not, and I am a huge fan of Slipknot.
Which is the only reason I'm doing this, because I thought to myself, I see Slipknot officially sell majority stake in music catalog. Now I'm like, what could they possibly get for that? So it's time to play a mini game. What could they possibly get for the Slipknot? Are they What are they? Screamo? Like what is Slipknot?
I don't know all those different
Just
divisions
like a
of
heavy
metal. I would call
metal.
them metal, but I
Are they
would
like
say
thrasher or speed metal
well,
or
I don't know that. I know thrash is considered Metallica, Testament, Exodus. There's like a certain Megadeth, but I don't know what Slipknot comes in on in terms of that division. I will say though
are
they
they
have
like this?
yeah,
It's called
he's-
groove metal.
Groove
evidently.
metal?
Metal.
Groove metal is what that they're telling
They
me.
have a lot of guys on percussion. They've got a guy, a DJ.
Oh,
So that it's a band of, I would say, 10 people.
oh boy, that's big.
So
All right, so what did Slipknot? They sold a majority stake in their music catalog. They didn't sell the whole thing, but they sold a majority stake. What did they get for their music?
I think they got more than any of you will think, and I will say 250 million.
The thing about selling your catalog and the value of the music long term is like licensing it, right?
It's
Are people
licensing it and royalties. It would be
Right.
anytime they. I don't know who's playing them all the time, but I guess if people stream them, that would be a portion of that. And but yes, licensing for movies.
I probably went too high.
advertisements. 250 is what
I
Vinny said.
250
think Justin
million.
Bieber sold his for 300 million.
And he's a pop star. So, yes, I've probably gone too high.
I guess we'll find out. I was gonna say like 15 million.
15 million, says Bob.
Oh, I'll say 20 million.
20 million.
Okay.
Let's see who is officially closer. Maddie gets the point. They sold for $120 million.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot. Maddie, congratulations on your point. Slipknot sold a majority stake in their music catalog. That's right. Slipknot got $120 million. Metal band inked the deal with Harborview Equity Partners. And I want to say we've heard of Harborview. Like they're buying up some people's catalogs. Didn't Bowie's estate sell the catalog?
There's
think,
a few different places that are buying up the music catalogs, and I don't know. I can't tell you which is which.
Apparently, Slipknot has 15 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Oh, that's
People
that's
are
the
really
money
into
right
them.
there.
They
Well, Vinny listens to them when he does the dishes.
yeah, I do all the time. And I can also say they sell out shows. So there's an audience for this band. It's not a pop audience, but 125 million tells you something.
But there, yes, it does.
That's Slipknot.
I love it.
I love it. Come on.
Sounds like a machine gun's going off. All right, Vinny, what's coming up in the news?
I love to put that on in the car with my kids, and they just get that like stricken look on their face, like, what is happening? Lighten up. You need to hear this. It's good for you. What is coming up? 2 drinks this holiday season
Oh.
after these.
I love Cheap Thrills. Alice, 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Watch us live. You can stream our whole show, the whole video, the whole morning show on our YouTube channel. It's live right now, and when we're done, it's like a 4-hour chunk. You can scroll through, find the thing. You're, oh, what do they say about? And watch the whole thing. Go to youtube.com and search Alice973. And remember, please hit that subscribe button.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Bridge the Gap. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., join us for our Battle of the Generations called Bridge the Gap. Sarah K. from Sales defends her title against Steiny from Steiny and Guru on 95.7 The Game.
It's going to be a fun round.
That's Bridge the Gap every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Meet you there. Here's what's happening. Clouds outside and highs today in the mid-60s. Rain is coming. Unfortunately, it looks to be warm, so we may not get the snow we really need.
We do need that snow. And
Yeah,
sometimes
we do.
the faucet just turns off in January. We've had a few years like that where everything looks good heading in. And
Yeah,
then
but you know what?
boom.
We haven't had a few years like that recently. We've actually had 4 straight really productive rainy seasons.
Our reservoirs look good right
Yeah.
now.
So, hopefully we do get that.
A little boost.
Yeah, I'd like to really see a snow season happen. I'd like to go snowboarding myself.
Yeah, be great.
Anyway, here's what's happening. This story I teased you with is have 2 drinks at a party. Have 2 drinks at a party. So the story goes like this. Everyone has their own relationship to and tolerance for alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But next time you're at a party, you might do well to have exactly 2 drinks.
Yeah.
If you're a person who, like me, has found 0 drinks is okay for you, then 0. Don't
Right.
go, oh, Vince said I could have 2. I am not saying that.
That third drink is the tipping point for
It
a lot
is.
of people I know.
It undoes my wife every time.
Yeah.
Christina is cruising. It is fun. It is all good. And the third drink is where we just go right off the ledge.
Right. You have a pleasant buzz, and then all of a sudden, what happened? Why is my head aching me today?
Well, no, there's things that in her personality, too. She starts, I don't mind her getting louder, but she also gets argumentative. And there's definitely a different thing, a different vibe happening there where I'm like, okay, I'm going to go find something else to do. I'll be anywhere but here. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And you can't partake, so
No.
that's got to be frustrating too.
Well, I don't mind. I know I was with me the whole time. I don't have any hopes or dreams of someday reigniting a love affair with booze. It's over.
Yeah. We broke up,
Period.
and they're not welcome back.
But when you're not drinking and someone is getting ripped, on top of that, you're just like, okay, you should keep going and have your fun, and I'm gonna tap out right
I'm going to
here.
depart.
It's not as funny as you think.
Right.
Sorry
Yeah.
about it.
Especially if someone's getting argumentative. Like, it brings out a lot of things and like everybody experiences it a little differently.
Well, I think in general, I can have a conversation about just about anything, but your partner who, like, let's say you and John are having a conversation and he kind of shuts you down in a way that makes you feel like, what the heck? What's that about? That
Right.
felt a little
Brusque.
more than needed.
Mm.
And that can go both ways where you're just kind of like, all right, that's the kind of feeling where you just go, we're not vibing or whatever right now.
The vibe is off.
I'm going to just go elsewhere. I don't need to be feeling like that
I don't
about
want
it.
to fight with a drunk person.
No.
either.
Now.
No.
But anyway, the point of the story is just if you're wondering, most people, unless you have some kind of weird tolerance or a real problem, most people, 2 drinks is right where you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, there's your goal.
And a glass of water in between, not a terrible idea. Slow yourself down a little bit. The water method.
They say, does that seem low? Because it's not really. Having 2 drinks, specifically 1 drink, and then later on, another drink is moderate social drinking.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from high school, I've never had a moderate drinking relationship ever with
Once you
alcohol.
start drinking, you're drinking.
But and this was my friends. Like, we
Yeah, of
wanted to
course.
be at kegs. We wanted to get wasted,
That was the goal.
ripped.
You need to meet that goal.
And so that's just the way that went for us. But
Yeah.
2 drinks, which would have
And
never.
a few of you are sober.
Oh, most of us have had
Yeah.
to stop. Jason Sisko doesn't drink. My
Yeah.
friend Billy doesn't drink. And the friends that I had that still do, I don't really see them because that's my old drinking crew.
Yeah. You can't.
It's not
see
the
them.
best place for me to hang. Anyway, 2 drinks, everyone. Merriam-Webster's 2025 word of the year is slop.
Why is it slop?
I don't know. It doesn't. They say here Merriam-Webster's word of the year for 2025 is slop, SLOP, as in AI slop. They define it as digital content of low quality that is produced usually in quantity by means of artificial intelligence.
Oh.
Slop.
I never really heard anybody
Me
refer to
neither.
it like that.
It might be big here in Silicon Valley and we just don't know it.
I was thinking the term I really heard this year and got a handle on was shipping. How people see 2 people and they're trying to ship a relationship. Like, I don't know exactly how it gets used. but it's
Relationship, shipping.
Relationshipping.
Oh.
Like, where you're almost wishing it for someone, so you're shipping it.
Wow.
Do I have that?
Yeah,
right?
you explained it perfectly.
Over 1,400 couples in D.C. broke a world record for the most couples kissing under the mistletoe at the same time.
Oh.
The final count was 1,435 couples, smashing the old record of 480.
Wow.
Oh, that feels like a breakable record. I like it. Like somebody that'll keep getting broken.
We should do it.
I brought up that we should do something fun with mistletoe, and you guys were like, "Rah." Remember my idea with the fishing rod and the mistletoe on the end?
Well, we were just worried HR would get.
Yeah, we don't want to
Well, then
trouble.
we can't
in on the
do
party.
we can't do this either.
We could do it at the Cow Palace. Just
Always ask
get
yourself,
10,000 people.
is this going to bring us trouble because we don't want none? And then you just, from there, you decide.
herpes. I'm suing you guys. Well, how many people did you kiss? Maybe they're going to sue you too, sir. Or madame.
Sarah's son is coming home,
Mm,
which is super cool.
mm,
Yeah, right. Was on
yeah.
he's a musician. Really legit, too. Look him up. Yeah, right. Or no, it's Cal.
Can of Bliss.
Yeah, Can of Bliss.
His latest album is called Champion.
I like it. I've listened
Wherever
to
you
it.
can get music, you can get it.
He's very vulnerable vocally, though, or lyrically.
Yes. Oh, it's very. It's hard to listen to as his mom.
It's
you
hard
know?
to listen to as...
It's therapy for him, I guess.
That's great. This is news.
Okay.
Gen Z, which I believe he
Yeah.
is on the move. They've decided driving more and embracing mobility is a cool thing now and starting to look more into getting a license, getting a car,
That is so funny. Because
embracing the freedom.
He's doing that. He's
He
like, I'm gonna
is,
go home, I'm
finally?
gonna get my license and figure out what I'm gonna do. Well, if he's not gonna live in New York, then he needs to be able to drive.
Yeah.
Although, I wonder if you math it out. Like, is it more expensive to buy a car, put gas in it, insure it, do all the maintenance stuff to it? Like, what that costs you in a year, would it be less to just take a Uber everywhere?
Well, I'm sure he can do, math that out and come to a conclusion and whatever works for him. I still think a grown man should have a license. So he should just go do
Because
that.
in an emergency, you want to be able to drive and not be bouncing off cars parked on the sides of the road.
Just to have a license.
Right.
Just to say I've got that.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I know. I'm hoping that he'll do it. It's,
Isla, my
comes a
oldest
time you
kid,
can't make 'em.
was in the car with me just the other day and was saying, I'm going to get my license. I think that I'm going to be happy to have freedom. And I was like, yeah, yep. That's exactly why I wanted freedom.
Yeah.
To get in the car and take yourself where you want to go. It may only be to Walgreens for some napkins or whatever they're called today.
Let's go sanitary napkins. I
Whatever
like
they're
that.
called. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Anyway,
that.
whatever it
Sounds
is,
old-timey.
I don't know. What are they called?
I don't know. It's sanitary pads,
Pads?
feminine napkins, I guess.
I don't know. It doesn't
Feminine
matter.
Napkin.
The
God,
point
that's just
is,
awful. It's all awful.
for yes, you should be able to hop in the car and go get something you need
Yes.
without
Or
having to get your dad involved.
Drive to your job, or
Yes.
drive yourself to play rehearsal.
Whatever.
All the things.
So,
It's only
yes.
a few years off for her.
I'm hoping that this continues. I was watering that thought as she was like, I should get, yeah, you
Well,
should.
pick up a friend and go to the mall.
You'll love it.
You'll love it.
I drove away on my 16th birthday after dinner. That first night, I drove away with my girl in the car next to me, and I was in heaven. This
Look
is
at
it.
us.
This is living. Let's make out at the light. What?
That's just, of course, that's what you thought.
Well, yeah.
That's what the lights are for when you're 16.
Why
Why
you
you
drive
want a
with your
car?
girlfriend? Hello.
Right.
I
Like,
hear
what am I
that-
going to do? Take you to my room? Let's go. We have a car now.
Yeah.
Car sex. Ugh.
Ugh.
I did do it with her in the car, too.
Everybody did it in the car.
And by the way, in that car as well. The
Oh.
orange.
I would assume.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
that's why you had a car.
I put my flannels into the window and rolled them up so that we had a little bit of ambiance.
That flannel ambiance.
You know.
I had my Escort all
cozy in
tinted
here.
out so I could
Oh,
do all the stuff. in
you
the car.
actually had tint?
Oh yeah.
I didn't have any of that.
What do you guys want to play? It's Vinny's choice today. How old is that guy, or when did that happen?
When did that happen?
When did that happen? It is December 16th, back in the day. Maddie starts with 1 extra point. He got the Slipknot thing. He was only off by $100 million.
Yes.
So he won. Okay. Rain Man was released, starring Tom Cruise as a self-absorbed yuppie and Dustin Hoffman as his savant older brother, Raymond. Rain Man. When did that come out? Vinny, you're first.
I'm going to say 89.
89. What do you think, Maddie?
I was gonna say that too. I'll say 88.
88.
Oh, I'm going to say 90. I think it was way later.
It was exactly 88.
No way.
That's 2 points for Maddie.
I've never seen
Wait.
that. Do you think it holds up?
What did I say?
He said
89.
89.
And he
said
said 88?
Because you said 89, because I was gonna say 89, but then you said, so I got 2 points, and I'm winning.
By 3 points. Everybody else has 0 points, and Maddie has 3 points.
It's kind of in your face, just a little bit.
Just let him have it. He doesn't have much.
Oh, that's harsh.
Maddie liked it. He
You.
respects a good burn like
I do
that.
respect a good burn. I love a good burn. Toasty one though. Oof. Might be.
Hey, he's got a hot date this
I know,
weekend. Who
I
among
know.
us has that? I don't.
Here's your next one. Maddie, you're first. Running back and future double murderer and armed robber, O.J. Simpson became the first NFL player to rush for more than 2,000 yards in one season. When did that happen?
1978.
78. What do you think, Bob?
Who was it?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
Because you only know him as a murderer.
Oh, I actually wasn't. If you had asked me what was his career, I don't know if I could have told you.
Oh, well, he was a football player.
That
and
makes sense. I just never really thought about it, you know?
He became the first to rush for more than 2,000 yards in one season. What season? What year was that?
And Maddie said,
Maddie said 78.
I'll say 79.
79. What do you think, Vinny?
77.
It is 73. That's a point for Vinny. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, was released in theaters. When did that happen, Bob? When did that happen? When did that come out in theaters? Rogue One, a Star Wars
We did
story.
10 years ago this week was when A Force Awakens was coming back. So I'm going to say 17.
You think 2017, all right? Vinny, what do you think?
2016.
16?
One of my top 3 favorite Star Wars movies. I'll say 2000. What did Vinny say?
Bob said
2016.
17. Vin said 16.
I'll say 15.
15. It is exactly 16.
Nice.
And we are tied 3-3, Maddie and Vinny.
Ah.
Sorry, Bob has no points.
Rah.
The Boston Tea Party went down. American colonists boarded a British ship and dumped more than 300 chests of tea overboard to protest tea taxes. The
Oh my
Boston
God.
Tea Party. What year did that happen? Vin, you're up first.
What?
What? Didn't Bob go first last time?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know the Boston Tea Party. I'm gonna say 17. Oh, screw it. 1776.
1776. What do you think, Maddie?
1773.
I was going to say 1773, so I'll say 1774.
Well, it was exactly 1773. That's 2 points for Maddie.
That's my History Channel, baby.
You could tie it up here, Vinny, but otherwise it's going to be our boy, Maddie. And Maddie, you're first.
Okay.
Dumb and Dumber, the original, was released starring Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey as Harry Dunn and Lloyd Christmas.
1992.
92, says Maddie.
93.
93, says Bob.
94.
94 is the exact right answer.
Wow.
We are tied 5-5.
I'm
As you were saying about my face.
that was in my face.
All right, I'm going for a tiebreaker between the two of you, 5-5. How old is Benjamin Bratt? Benjamin Bratt. That guy.
He was great on Law and Order.
I remember you saying you liked him. And didn't he date Julia Roberts
He
for a
did.
long time there? Mm-hmm. He shows up on Modern Family every once in a while as Manny's real dad, Javier.
What's the question?
How old's he? How old is that guy? How old's Benjamin Bratt? And Maddie, you're first.
56.
56.
I'm out.
I'm gonna say he's 60.
He is 62. That's a point for Vinny. And El Campeón del Pueblo rides again, people.
El campeón del pueblo.
Thanks for listening. Keep it here on Alice all day. Mason and Jane have your chance to win the Alice Ultimate Stocking Stuffer. Tomorrow on the show, we're going to be playing Bridge the Gap at 8 o'clock, so join us for that. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here on Hump Day.
Thank you.